Eritrean President Isaias Afwerki has issued a stark warning to neighboring Ethiopia, cautioning them against any moves that could trigger a renewed conflict as tensions in the Horn of Africa continue to rise. The warning comes amid growing concern in Asmara over Ethiopia's increasing efforts to secure direct access to a seaport, a long-standing strategic objective for the landlocked East African powerhouse. Speaking from the capital, Asmara, President Afwerki accused Ethiopia of pursuing dangerous ambitions that risk destabilizing an already fragile nation. While he did not directly accuse Addis Ababa of hostile action, the Eritrean leader emphasized that any encroachment on Eritrean sovereignty might be met with firm resistance. The lessons of history must not be forgotten, Afwerki stated. Attempts to shift the balance through coercion or force will lead to disastrous consequences for the nation. The uneasy relationship between Eritrea and Ethiopia dates back to Eritrea's independence in 1993 following a 30-year war of secession. The two countries then fought a bloody border war from 1998 to 2000, resulting in tens of thousands of casualties. Although a peace agreement was signed in 2018, earning Ethiopia Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed a Nobel Peace Prize, deep mistrust remains, exacerbated by nations' rivalry and competing geopolitical interests. The latest flashpoint appears to be Ethiopia's revived ambition to secure a maritime outlet since losing its Red Sea access after Eritrea's independence. Ethiopia has depended on ports in neighboring Djibouti and Sudan to facilitate trade. However, recent high-profile statements from Ethiopian officials suggest Addis Ababa may be seeking more permanent or even sovereign access to a port, a possibility Eritrea views with suspicion. Eritrean officials have interpreted Ethiopia's move as a veiled threat to their territorial integrity. State media in Asmara have called on the international community to remain vigilant and to present what they describe as neo-imperial designs in their nation. In Addis Ababa, Ethiopian authorities have downplayed the rhetoric, saying their port ambitions are rooted in economic necessity, not aggression. A senior government source, speaking on condition of anonymity, said Ethiopia is seeking regional cooperation, not confrontation. Access to the sea is critical for our development, and we are engaging with partners to find peaceful solutions. That's not all. Regional analysts warn that without open dialogue and diplomatic restraints, the Horn of Africa could once again be dragged into war. The region is already grappling with political unrest in Sudan, instability in Somalia, and the lingering fallout from Ethiopia, the Tigray conflict. There is a dangerous cocktail of unresolved historical grievances, strategic rivalries, and shifting alliances in the Horn. A Horn of Africa analyst based in Nairobi says if Ethiopia and Eritrea slide back into confrontation, the ripple effect will be felt across the regions. International observers, including African Union and United Nations, have urged both sides to pursue dialogue and avoid escalation. So far, no formal negotiations have been announced. As uncertainty looms, many of the nations are left hoping that the bitter memories of the past wars will act as a difference, not a precedent or a future action.